Warning: the following video was filmed live while on the road and in the elements through a helmet camera. Please ride responsibly. View your owner's manual for all information and helpful tips. Motorcycles and other power sports vehicles should be used by experienced riders only. Please look into a rider safety course around you. Also look into local laws and regulations as they may be different in your area. This ends the disclaimer. If you like this video, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy. Good afternoon, YouTube. This is CBR Rider 615. Just giving you a little bit of a view of my bike. I haven't done this yet, so figured I'd get myself out there. It's a 2006 Honda CBR 600RR Limited Edition, and figured weather's nice, so why not take her out for a nice little quick spin before I have to get off and go to work. So don't really have a topic this day. Haven't really thought of anything to talk about. But I'll make her all nice and clean here. Well, actually, I do have a topic. I'm going to talk about local police around here. They actually have a problem with us bikers these days, and you know. And unfortunately, you know, since they're cops, they get away with oh so much. And funny story, and this actually isn't funny, this is more or less sad. But anyway, sad story is, I saw a guy going down the road one day, and I was actually in my car with a couple friends. And see this guy on this really nice Hayabusa. And guy's not doing anything wrong, or not speeding, not doing anything reckless, just going for a nice little cruise. And I mean, just minding his own business. And it's a 4-lane road. It's a one-way, and it's a pretty busy road for the most part. It's not really a highway, but it's, like I said, it's 4 lanes, and it's pretty well used. So the police department just so happens to be on that road, and maybe I'll go passing by this road sometime in this video. But this guy is minding his own business, and just going slow and everything like that, going the speed limit. And that guy was not there before me, but that's cool, whatever. And so we're sitting there, and we see this cop behind us, and he's all the way in the far lane and whatnot, and we're just kind of just seeing what this cop is going to do, because we know that they have a reputation around here to kind of be dicks. And it's not necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. Like, they need to be firm when they need to be firm, they are, but they sometimes take things out of hand, and they really shouldn't be causing that many problems. But for some reason they just like to pick fights with the wrong people, I guess. Like, I've been stopped on several occasions just for stupid reasons, and I mean, that's not something that I like to do. So I don't like to have police encounters and things like that. So when they stop me for stupid things, I mean, of course, you never want to get stopped by the cops, but when we get stopped, it's just kind of funny, because we're just like, oh great, what do we do now? I mean, were we speeding? No, of course not. And I think my speedometer's off or something, because it says I'm going 50 miles an hour, and this car's passing me. It is clearly not going 50 miles an hour on this road. And it's a 35, and it says I'm going 50. I might have to check this in a minute, because I don't think I'm going 49 miles an hour, and I don't know, that's iffy. My speedometer may be off for some odd reason, and I think my odometer's off too. I don't remember having 18,000 miles on this bike. I bought it with 10,000 and only rode it for a month. Okay, sorry for that side rant, but basically, this cop is behind us in the far left lane, and You know, this bike is in the far right lane, so, you know, I mean, he's 3 lanes over. And, you know, out of nowhere, this cop comes up behind us, whips around us a couple times, you know, just darts across 3 lanes of traffic, gets behind this bike, and again, this biker is not doing anything wrong. He's wearing a helmet, he's, you know, I mean, he's not speeding or anything like that, and he's just, you know, minding his own business. And, you know, I mean, just taking advantage of a nice day. So, this cop comes up behind this bike, and I kid you not, that back tire was about that far from the front of the cop car. And I still remember this because, I mean, I just watched and was dumbfounded that, you know, these cops are just, you know, they're just, I don't understand it at all. How the hell is a cop going to get right behind a biker, which is dangerous in itself? I mean, this guy couldn't even see this cop in his mirrors if he would have tried. You know, I mean, I get aggravated when people get close enough to me where I can't even see them, you know? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're gonna fucking, you know, pull up right behind a bike, which is not a smart idea to begin with, you know? I mean, you don't want to do that. So, you know, this biker is just like, just cruising, just doing his own thing, you know? And I remember coming up to the biker at a red light. He has his visor flipped up because, again, it's a fucking hot day, you know? He's wearing a nice riding jacket, you know, being protective and things like that, you know what I mean? He's actually, you know, he's being careful. So, it was funny because, you know, I remember saying to him, well, Jesus, that cop got kind of close to you, didn't he? And, he's like, you know, fuck the police. You know, and I now see where he came up saying that, because he was not doing anything wrong. He was not being, you know, held accountable for, I mean, honestly, I honestly don't think that I'm going 50 miles an hour right now, but that's besides the fact. But, you know, and of course that fucking speed sign's gone. Okay, that's cool, whatever. I'm gonna have to find another one pretty soon. But, you know, I mean, it's just, I was just dumbfounded though, because I was just like, you know, I mean, when we came up and we're you know, I mean, this guy's just at this red light, and I mean, I respect the police for the most part, but after I saw that, I'm just like, I can't even take you seriously anymore, because that's just, that in itself is just, it's awful, you know, I mean, to think, you know, I mean, that, and then to make it even worse, what was the cop doing? He was going straight into the police department. No real reason, okay, no real reason to actually be, you know, whipping around lanes and things like that. He had plenty of time to get over. And so the whole fact of, you know, when he came around, you know, and he was, you know, he was, my bad. That was a fucking gravel spot right there. That's what I'm talking about, bad roads. I mentioned that in my previous vlogs about how we have really, really bad roads. And that right there is one of them. So, oh man, that kind of hurt my groin. And so, you know, I mean, we... oh man, sorry about that. Lost my composure for a minute. Let's not get flustered now. But, alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to turn here anyways. But, you know, so anyways, this cop goes right into the police department, and there was no real reason for it. And, you know, I mean, there was no real reason for him pulling into that police department. I mean, there are so many cops there sitting there waiting that he could have easily, you know, just gone and waited and just sat there, you know, I mean, and he had, like I said, he had plenty of time to get over, you know, and it's just, it's funny because, you know, when people come up and they, you know, I mean, I'm gonna try to find another one of those cameras real quick that's got the speed photo enforced, and, you know, it's just, it's funny because, you know, we were sitting there, there's a male guy right there, but we were sitting there waiting, and you know, it was, you know, I just had to, you know, I felt bad for the guy because he's sitting there minding his own business, and here comes this cop right up on him. And, you know, I mean, and I just laughed because I'm like, you know, if that would have been me, I don't even know how I would react in that situation. I don't even know if I'd be very friendly in that situation, because, like I said, I mean, you come up to people and you expect to be treated with respect and everything like that, and, you know, to be tailgated by an officer, you know, that, you know, I mean, really, I know that they're trained to drive, but they still aren't 100% on everything that they do, okay? And I don't have a problem with that, but it's just, you know, I mean, I don't like to see, you know, people getting up on biker space and everything like that, you know, because, I mean, it's not their fault. It's not their problem, you know. If you're on a bike, it's not your problem if somebody's behind you, because you can't control what they're going to do, okay? Now, does that mean that I want to be tailgated the entire fucking time I'm riding? No. No, 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 not at all. But, you know, it's just, you know, it to this day, it still boggles my mind, and, you know, to think that they just get away with it because it's like, oh, well, they're cops, they're allowed to do whatever the hell they want, you know. And, you know, I mean, and personally, that's not right. So that's just what, you know, we had, you know, that's what I had done, you know, just to, you know, I mean, I was working to become a cop myself, and when I saw that, I'm like, you know, I don't really have much respect for them right now, because that's just disrespectful. And, you know, I mean, I understand, you know, I mean, I give everybody space, and this person's coming right up on my bumper. I don't like that at all. I'm going to move up a little bit. If I move up, that doesn't mean you move up. So, you know, but it's just like, you know, I mean, it just made me, you know, it made me realize that, you know, these cops these days, they don't care. And it's just, you know, it's just a matter of, you know, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but, you know, but, yeah, I mean, that was my topic for the day. I just didn't have much of a choice there, you know. I mean, that's most of my topic right there, and I mean, it just made me laugh, you know. But it's kind of upsetting at the same time. But you know, I mean, I'm actually going to cut this video short. I'm probably going to go up to the Honda dealer and see if they can run a diagnostics on my speedometer and everything like that. So, but I will definitely be making another video soon. But I'm going to go ahead and pull over here, stop my video. And remember, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will be sure to give you guys another video in just a short time.